You wanna stop it?
No. We'll
right,
fucking get this shit going.
Okay. Here we go then.
Hold on.
All we need is a 10 and a 5.
What? Hold on for what?
No. Fucking just do it.
Okay.
Oh my God, just do it.
All we need is a 10 and a 5, a car and a key and a sober driver.
What do you do with a drunken sailor that morning?
No, we're not governed by the FCC, but we're not trying to get sued. So here's a disclaimer anyways. What you're about to hear is a series of stories about drunken debauchery. If you attempt to repeat anything on this program and it results in your death, dismemberment, divorce, or otherwise causes harm to your lifestyle, it's basically your fault for being stupid enough to try to be as stupid as these two. And don't forget, this show starts with 3 4-letter words.
Really?
Indeed, beer.
God damn it.
Welcome to 4play on justpushplayonline.com, part of the SomaCal Media Network. Take dose of those, baby.
Holy crap.
Oh, we can't talk about the Aventinus because we've done tapped that.
We've already tapped it.
Yeah,
we
drank a
would
couple
have broke
bottles of
that
Aventinus.
loose.
So, I guess that's what Jeff was talking about when he said that he could hear you and not me.
Really?
Well, sort of. He said that it sounded like you were broken up. I was
Gary.
thinking it was a... Yeah.
Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah, that never happened. So you don't know anything about it because it didn't happen.
We're going to move on.
Hello, my name is Gary Holmes, and I like to drink a lot. Gary Holmes, over here.
This
that
is
guy?
Chris, the uberbastard, known for taking up all...
Every week, we've got a guest in the studio making the ladies feel awkward and uncomfortable. Guest of the week this week would be Sadness and Regret. Sadness, Regret, welcome to the show. And I'm so glad that I decided that Sadness and Regret was going to be the guests because that's what I'm feeling.
Really?
Yeah, she's pretty tight.
What?
Oh,
You're a dirty bastard.
Dirk. So now what are we drinking?
I'm still drinking Aventinus. I don't know about you.
I'm drinking Spot and Optimator. Okay,
Really?
Aventinus. I've been trying to tell people about this because the wells in Florida have been tapped dry. Aventinus does this thing where every year they put away 240 cases of their beer, and then 5 years later, they come out with it. It's a living beer. It's a lot like or some of the Germans, most of the Belgians are living beers, which means they ferment in the bottle. They continue to ferment, continue to evolve, and the flavors continue to get more and more pronounced. We experienced this a little earlier tonight. We had a bottle of regular Aventinus, and one that broke because I got to take it back to ABC. What ends up happening is the regular Aventinus is awesome. It is by far the best beer I've ever had. And then you get the Aventinus that's been bottle conditioned, that's been living in its own juices for 5 years. There's nothing like it.
No.
There really isn't.
No.
It's so good, and the alcohol content is slightly higher. The flavors.
Well, I can tell you, I am freaking hammered right now. Really?
The flavors. Well, at least Goblin remembers his parts from last show.
Jesus.
And
it's like I'm reliving this as a nightmare.
Yeah, I don't even know what the alcohol content is at that point. But the thing is that you can't really taste.
Gary, I have to set all your levels because apparently you weren't. I couldn't hear you in the last show.
And why would that be, Chris?
That would be because
Human error?
Yeah,
computer error.
No, that would be the ID 10T error that is very pronounced amongst Really? Your cat is going to piss on all my cords, isn't he?
Goblin is not going to piss on the cords.
Yes, he's going to do that.
No, he's not. He's just rooting around. He'll lick the plastic.
This is what happens to me.
Can't sit on it.
Anytime I'm surrounded by animals, somebody pisses on something.
No, it's not.
Sometimes it's me.
So we had this live broadcast at the Willow Tree Cafe 2 weeks ago tonight.
We would have recapped this yesterday, or last week, but Gary decided to have a best of show, and SomaCal decided that we should get drunk without broadcasting.
Well, yeah, it was a SomaCal Media Network holiday 4th, and they thought that we should probably.
I think it's funny that they drunk, and I was like, well, how would that be different from my normal Wednesday?
What do you think we do on this show? Drink copious amounts of beer.
I have to tell you, man, there is something really strange about drinking a beer and seeing like dirt on the bottom of it.
But you can't stop drinking it.
That's not a Mickey's open that I pulled out of the garbage.
Oh, that.
Jesus Christ.
Because it was 2:30 in the morning.
My story is sad.
Yeah, the Aventinus has little chunks of cask and whatnot in it
It's
because
so awesome, man. I tell you what, it's like drinking the best port I ever had.
yeah, it is. Aventinus is a wine, except that it's just so beautiful. I love that beer. So we were at Willow Tree and
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. We did a live
Live.
broadcast, and we want to
With
thank
the
everyone.
audience, and amazing that we had such a great turnout.
Yeah, we had El Ross out there taking pictures of me doing the most.
We have a dozen some odd people, at least
Yeah.
a dozen people more.
He took almost 200 pictures.
Oh Jesus!
There was-
I'll tell you what, he took a great picture of my schnitzel.
That was a beautiful, beautiful shot.
Picture of my
Nice and
schnitzel.
it's up at
I've never
justpushboyonline.com.
seen a better picture of my schnitzel ever.
And I had the most unflattering picture of me ever with my clothes on, and that was me snarfing up beer
That was
after the
beautiful.
boot challenge.
I'll tell you what, Gary, your picture of you spitting up beer
Yeah.
made my picture of my double chin and glassy eyes look almost appealing.
Almost. Well, yeah, it was quite a fun little gig. We want to say thank you to everybody that came out, all the people that came out to see the show, that supported the show, that supported Willow Tree, and the people at Willow Tree.
Yes.
Theo, raspberry schnapps.
I'll tell you what.
We can't say enough about
yeah,
that.
no, the homemade stuff,
God, that
man,
stuff
that was
was
the red
good.
schnapps.
We even had
it
Debbie
was
from Say
dirty.
Anything, and she did a great job. She's got a standing invitation to come out to any live gig we ever can.
Absolutely. She was awesome. She knows how to warm a beer.
Yeah, she certainly does. And she, and her and I, and you too. When we got the raspberry schnapps, we were licking like my finger
glass.
touched it. I gotta lick my finger, lick the
was,
glass.
It was hilarious. The
good.
shot glasses licking in, sort of like a Jello shot. You're sticking your tongue in there.
Yeah,
trying
you
to
just
get
want
every
more.
little bit out.
Every last enjoyable drop. Christina, Theo's daughter, that like Flash had us up on their website at willowtreecafe.com.
It actually made me feel jealous because I was actually going to email them to tell them that we had already put them up on the web and to look at our webpage. And I go to their webpage to find out who I should email. And there's Gary's picture on the front page of their website. I was like, we couldn't even beat them to the web. We are such drunk assholes. We couldn't even beat them.
So Natasha, our waitress, was awesome.
Your hot Russian bride.
My hot Russian bride. She ran around doing, just above and beyond the Call of Duty, making sure people were well fed and well liquored up.
Everybody was great there. Everybody, even the audience.
Oh,
Our fellows over at the
SummerCal Media Network.
Awesome.
great. Yeah, everyone that came out and supported us, all the fans, all the listeners that came out, you guys are great. We really appreciate it. We got to do more of these.
Yes, absolutely. In fact, I'm putting out the word. Anybody who has any ideas for anybody who wants to see us do our shtick at another bar somewhere.
Let
I
us
don't
know.
care where it is. I don't care where in the United States. I don't care where in the world it is. I'm willing
Wow.
to at least. I'm willing to at least to take suggestions for any place we want to go.
That Aventinus up the ante there.
Hell yeah, we're gonna take this anywhere in the world.
We've got the capability of this show live from
Anywhere.
wherever. So
Anywhere.
yeah,
You
so
would be
let us know.
amazed how much technology has taken over my world.
You should have seen.
I looked so gay. I had like 55 fucking computers in front of me and so much gear in front of me, and nobody could find me because I was stuck behind 7 computers.
He couldn't
And
even have his food anywhere near him.
And I've
because-
miniaturized everything down to. You would be amazed at how small my laptop is. My laptop is palm sized, and
It
yet
is.
I'm stuck behind all this gear. But we put out a great show.
It was a fantastic time, and I say that we should.
If I do say so myself.
Oh, and you do,
I
and
do
we should
often.
and we should kick off our world of all over the place by going back to the place where it started, Willow Tree.
Absolutely,
next week.
absolutely.
So, next
so
Wednesday,
week, next Wednesday,
8 p.m.
What is that?
That would be the 18th.
18th. Okay.
July 18th at Willow Tree Cafe.
July 18th.
Yep. WillowTreeCafe.com.
Willow Tree.
And we're going to be broadcasting there live at 8 o'clock. Now, the thing is, That doesn't mean you've got like basically an hour and a half at that point because they close at 9:30.
Right.
We're going to be there at 7 o'clock, so we implore you to come out
know.
early.
I don't know. I may be there at 7 o'clock.
I'll be there at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
So I
I'll be
implore you to get out
staring
there.
at my beer at 7 o'clock.
Get out there early. Have a
Yes.
beer with us. Have a few with us.
Have we told those guys that we're coming out?
No.
I know we have an open invitation, but
I'll inform Theo.
really?
Yeah, I'll make sure he knows. And this time before
Man.
Tuesday.
Those poor guys on a show for us,
Oh
you
my
know,
God,
in
they
a
did.
short amount of time, you know. Theo came out and drank 4 liters of beer for us right in front of our
Just-
faces.
Yeah, just
Just to
spite
fuck us. Yeah. Just to
And he
make us
certainly
look
did that.
just to make us look like amateurs.
And we did, and his
Yes.
presence. We are indeed
Amateur drinkers
disciples.
in his presence.
Well,
You ever do something so wrong that you think you'll never get rid of her? Made a mistake in the middle of the night? Nope. It's the cautionary tale of woe on 4play.
and my cautionary tale of woe this week would be: don't drink and then wrestle a 300-pound guy because the hot Russian waitress that you guys are hanging out with from his
Unwanted
childish,
advances.
churlish advances. Yes,
It wasn't really unwanted so much as
churlish.
yeah, and it was fun. It was
But first I got
not
kicky,
for Gary.
then I got
apparently.
choky.
Yeah.
I had this bizarre thing, and if you noticed, it happened at Jen and Jeff's.
What, where Gary decides to climb me like a jungle gym?
No, not that.
No.
Do you remember Jen's sister? And I kind of started
What's
with
that
her.
about?
I don't know. I get this thing in me where I'm like,
starting to think that you're really jealous of me.
no, I am
That
not jealous of
Any
you.
other
I have
any
always
woman
done this.
any woman comes near me, all of a sudden you get really jealous.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that it's not the women. I'm
Maybe
starting to think it's me.
Maybe I'm being contractually obligated to do what I'm doing.
What, to defend women from me?
Because your girlfriend is paying me.
No. No.
No, there's rules.
My girlfriend's
There's rules.
Why? My girlfriend's paying me to bring home, and she's paying you to keep them away?
If they won't go home.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
So there you go. That's what this is all about. I'm
What
sorry to
kind
have
of
to break
double
this out on the air.
standard is this? I don't
The
like
kind
this.
My allegiance is easily bought and sold. So yeah, I apparently I was climbing all over Uber, and he fell on me and crushed my
it
leg.
was a controlled fall.
Yeah, crushed my left calf. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow. Should be fun.
Gary, I want to.
It's not your fault.
It's
I don't even remember
amazing
it.
how my buttocks is imprinted on your calf.
It's not your buttocks.
It really irritates you that my buttock has been on
Destroyed
your
my
thighs.
calf. Yeah,
Yes.
well, wouldn't it you?
Not really.
So there you go. There's the cautionary tale of woe for this week. Careful out there if you're gonna wrestle 300-pound men.
News and the booze. What's going on? Who's drinking what and where can you get it? Stories you need to know about booze. It's News and the Booze on 4play.
We've got the Boston Beer Party.
Really?
Not really.
Boston beer party?
Well, it's in Wisconsin. It's
is there a
metaphorical.
Boston, Wisconsin?
Sure. It's no, it's metaphorical. Wisconsin Brewers.
Is that Milwaukee?
Yes. Metaphorical. The Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee?
Miss Walski. Miss Walski, can I go to the restroom, please?
I need another beer.
To the cooler. On.
it is. Here it comes. I'm gonna find my
there's a
way.
cooler-
Hold on,
cooler.
hold on. All right, tell me your beer news while I'm.
All
finding the
right, a
cooler.
group of Wisconsin brewers blasted open barrels of beer on the docks of the Milwaukee River on Tuesday in the Brew City's version of the Boston Tea Party. Apparently, the Senate bill is going to tax them on their ability to brew their own beer or something of that nature. And they are protesting.
In Wisconsin?
Yeah, in Wisconsin.
Really?
Yeah.
You get taxed for brewing your own beer in Wisconsin? I thought it was mandatory to brew your own beer in Wisconsin.
Well, have you had any beer that came from Wisconsin?
Yes.
Then yeah,
so
that would be why it's mandatory to brew your own beer.
Yeah.
Oh. So the thing is the funny first thing I thought was, the Tea Party, the Boston Tea Party, I can understand that it's tea, right? Dumping tea in the harbor, dumping tea
Beer?
leaves. But beer?
No.
Beer that you brewed yourself?
Yeah, no.
That's, I mean, it did, and he's beast.
Yes.
And dump that in the harbor. I
beast.
could understand that. But the first thing on these guys, these Wisconsin brewers, their blog, the first
Right.
thing is somebody going, why did you do that? Why didn't you just give free beer to people who can't afford it?
You dumbass.
And I'm
Because
thinking,
everybody can
there's a new-
afford beer.
it's a new beer fare system. If you can't afford beer, beer will be afforded to you.
Exactly, like beer welfare.
Exactly. It's
I
beer
love
fare.
it. Beer fare. Yeah.
Or, okay, we got to put this to the Senate. Beer fare. If I'm jobless and I can't afford my beer of course, my standards of beer are kind of high, so they're going to have.
Right.
But I should be able to apply for beer fare.
A minimum of what?
$25 a day for beer.
No. I mean, there should be a government beer. Like there's government, there's government bread. There should be government beer.
Yeah, beer spelled with 2 A's.
It's beer.
B-E-A-A-R.
No,
beer.
Just beer.
Beer. Just beer.
Just beer. Box of beer called beer.
There's a
And a cardboard box of
there is
and you could
a
have beeros and winos and you could jump on a train and oh god, it's like the 30s all over again. Oh my god.
Jim Cook. Hopefully the beer market doesn't crash. The Jim Cook, who owns Sam Adams, has designed with a bunch of engineers and other people the ultimate beer drinking glass.
What does it look like, Gary?
Amazingly,
You told me about this, and
the
I was like,
Aventinus glass right here is the template. If you
Really?
if you would copy and paste that little URL that I included on Means Magic thing that I do, that we do, that we all do, you can see it.
Okay, I'll do that.
So you do that while I describe it. It's a beer glass that has it's very weirdly shaped, and there's like etchings inside the beer glass at the bottom.
The fuck up.
Yes,
Really?
so that it releases bubbles to the top, and all sorts of technical blah 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 blah. But
Really?
they look really really cool, and I need them.
Okay,
So
let's go find them.
the Boston area restaurants are reporting that there's a high degree of theft to these glasses. People are just walking off with them.
I can't see why.
And
Shit, if I came across one of these glasses, it
It'd
would
be
go.
mine.
Yeah, it'd go right between my breasticles.
well, I mean, my first Aventinus glass, I got that because there was, I got bad service at a restaurant.
Really?
Yeah. So, I mean,
The bad service being that they didn't take the glass away when you left.
there's that, and there's other things involved in it.
All
But
right.
yeah, I still tipped the guy because I felt guilty. But then I stole the beer glass. But if anybody
You're
bar
absolved.
in the Orlando area carries the Sam Adams Ultimate Beer Drinking Glass,
Perfect to beer glass.
I need a patron there for at least one night with my
Right.
trench coat and walk out with a couple.
And a few friends with very big purses where they're not trying to...
Larry the Cable Guy is getting his own beer.
Really?
Yeah, and the
Where the cable guy?
yeah, the makers of the beer say that
Is
it's
this only important to us?
good beer. Yeah, well, I mean, apparently the Larry the Cable Guy fans think this is important too because they're going to drink Larry the Cable Guy beer
And
made from the freshest ingredients I could find in Paws Distillery.
in Buffalo, Florida.
Yeah, so my advice to you is don't drink it.
I think I'll take your advice.
The wish list is booze, real or imaginary that we'd like. I got to still contend with what I wrote down earlier.
I think it's funny that we're shooting through this so fucking fast tonight. This is awesome.
It's a cross between Aventinus and nutritional food.
I think we should do the
So I can
show
just live off
once
of it.
live and do it once for tape, just so the
Just so
show
we
is
could-
like it was like 10
10
minutes.
minutes long.
Everybody's like, all right.
It's already over? Wow,
I'm
that's
already
weird.
yes. I'll listen to it again.
Aventinus nutritional food, just like a
Like
it tastes
a
just-
bar, like a snack
No,
bar.
no. It tastes just like Aventinus.
Like a breakfast bar.
No, it's still a beer. It's still
beer
a beer
that
you
you drink?
Yeah,
Out
but
of
it's
a
got
fancy-
but it's got complex carbohydrates. It's got fats. It's got proteins in correct ratios, and 8% alcohol.
Because for who?
Well, correct ratios for me.
Well, yeah, but everybody's not like you.
Well, we're
Gary.
looking at 20-20 for me. 60% protein, 20% fats, 20% carbohydrates.
What if I just wanted 60-40?
Well, you write the Aventinus conglomerate and tell them.
Really? Could I
Yeah.
have like Aventinus Light
Sure.
Nutrisystem beer?
Yeah, with just omega fatty acids and that's it.
That's all I want.
Yeah, there you go.
I want protein and omega fatty acids and
Fatty acids.
cottons.
fatty
No,
acids.
not oxycontins. Oxidants. That's it.
Antioxidants.
Yeah, could I have Oxycontins?
So, yeah,
I want
that's...
Oxycontins in my beer, and I want some proteins. Give it to me.
we're going to table Dead Strippers Sell No Tail until
For next week?
Yeah, next
really?
week. We'll
Because
tell
you
this-
really want to be talking about strippers while we're at Willow Tree with your hot Russian bride. Because Gary and I have a thing.
We've got a few things in common. One of
Yes.
them is we've got amazingly wonderful women at home.
Yes.
And yours actually supplied the 2002 Aventinus that we
The
drank
living
and-
beer that is living in my stomach right now and causing me to slur my word.
And it was a wonderful gesture. Thank you so much, Amy,
Yes.
because it's just Aventinus in and of itself is a beautiful beer, but it's an experience when you drink the 2000. If you drink the 5-year-old Aventinus,
The best part is Gary goes to me and he goes, I got a gift for you.
oh
And
yeah,
he walks in and he's like, I have 2 Aventinus. And I walk in and I have a gift for you. Is this okay? And it's a 2002 Aventinus. And he's like,
he's like, did you upstage me? I'm like, no.
I got trumped. He got trumped by a 2002 Aventinus.
Yes.
2 Aventinus, regular 2 Aventinus, is trumped by a 2002 Aventinus. Just
Yes.
for your if you guys are playing poker at home with beer, so you know.
So,
and
the
Natty
other thing-
Ice is like high card, okay?
all card. The other thing that we share in common, of course, would be we have hot Russian waitresses.
Hot Russian waitresses at different bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently he has kept his woman in Willow Tree, and it's a very beautiful relationship where he goes there and drinks a lot of beer, and ogles a hot Russian girl, and then comes home to a hot girl,
Right.
hot American girl.
Right.
I, however, go to a little sushi place around the corner, ogle this hot little Russian girl, and then go home to my cute little hot little girl and cry mercy.
We have wonderful, wonderful women.
Yes, very
I don't understand why they put up with us.
very attentive, very understanding women who don't deserve us at all.
Well, again, the currency, the new currency of the SoMacal Media Network is hot Russian waitresses.
Waitresses, yes.
So Jeff, Mickey, Jay, CR.
You all are deficit.
Yeah,
are in deficit.
Yeah, we are now
We're-
CEOs
Exactly.
because we have the most currency.
So you guys better get on the stock market and start buying yourself hot Russian brides, okay?
Yep.
All right, that's enough for us. What do we got left?
Nothing. More drinking. You got to go downtown. Oh yes.
Willow Tree tomorrow. Next week. Fuck it. We're doing it right now.
We're
We're
going
going to
to
run down to Willow Tree. And
Deal. Stay open.
It's Wednesday. We're going down there right now.
We're going to go down next week, 8 o'clock. Get there early. Get there at like 7 o'clock. Order yourself a nice dinner. Get yourself a couple of beers, and then hang out for the show. 8 o'clock. I'm going to try to ply Debbie from Say Anything to be out there as well because she was fantastic the first time. I have no doubt she'll be fantastic again and again and again and again and again on the show.
Yes, and I will try to refrain from hitting on her as much as I did last time, Mickey. I promise.
All right. Well,
Other than that, I'd like to put out a word to make sure that everybody knows that we're doing this live at different bars every single chance we get.
yes.
We're tired of drinking in our own kitchens. And
We
as
want to come
much
drink
as-
in yours.
We want to come drink in your kitchen. So if you have a house that has cable or whatever or something that would
With a beer fridge.
and you would love to host us,
have two
or you
guys
have
come
a-
and drink your beer.
or you have a bar somewhere.
Oh, wait. Yeah, we could branch out to bars.
Oh, don't get crazy now. I know we love doing it in somebody's kitchen, but
That's a drop.
we'll move out. We'll move out into other people's bars.
Someone's kitchen. Again, first Willow Tree next week. I would suggest that we've got Odin's. We've got Emerald Hen.
Emerald Hen.
Which is a fantastic place.
Awesome bar.
Yeah, we gotta do a show from there.
Great. We could do it in the darts room, or we could do it in the back, or we could do it in the front and get accosted by bikers in the next bar. That would be
alley?
awesome. Yes, exactly.
All right. Well, send your suggestions. Just go to justpushplayonline.com and click on
whoever's email
Yeah, Chris's
happened.
name, or click on
I don't
Gary's
care.
name.
I don't read my email, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
click on my name and email me. I'll
don't-
pay attention to it.
I don't listen.
Yeah,
I have no comment though. That's always fun because I'll just erase those motherfuckers in a second.
All right. Well, I'll tell my dead strippers sell no tail next week. It's
Awesome.
It's the part 2 of the Kim saga, and the stripper that wanted me to pay for all of her food, although she made way money than I did.
Way to talk it up for next week.
Yeah,
douchebag.
you got it. Yeah, you guys got to check us out next week at the Willow Tree Cafe to find out what the hell happened and how I got my revenge. I am Gary Holmes. That guy over there is
The uberbastard.
and we thank you for listening to 4play on JustPushPlayOnline.com.
Part of the Somacow Media Network.
Let the combat begin! To the death!
JustPushPlayOnline.com.
Not drunk enough.
Fueled by Spot and Optimator.
And we're done.